Hey guys, Mordecai here. Today I'm going to do a little review test run of the solar armor. On my power armor I run rejuvenators, but you can't put that on non-power armor. So according to what I know, the solar armor is probably going to be your next best bet, because the effects of it are 5-piece set bonus. Regenerate 4 HP a second for you and nearby teammates while your health is above 60%. So this is only going to be good for a full health build. This isn't going to do you much good being bloodied. Now I have Overeaters, Agility, Sentinels, and Sawbones. So the Sawbones effect... Well, that wasn't very nice. Alright, so the Sawbones effect, health regenerates slowly, 1 health per second, up to 5 health per second on a full stack. So that's 5 health per second on a full stack, and then 4 health per second with the set bonus on the solar armor. So now the solar armor HP regeneration does work similar to the Rejuvenators, where it works with teammates within a certain range. The Sawbones effect does not work with teammates, but it isn't dependent on being your health above 60%. But let's see how well that works, and then I'll go over the rest of the reason I have what I have on the armor. Alright, so my health is low. We'll take some rat away and see how long it takes. Well, it's not as good as Rejuvenators, but it is ticking up fairly well. So, I guess if you have it combined with being as tanky as possible, and if you're full health. So currently I have Traveling Pharmacy under Strength, Bandolier, because we're going Commando to get the most damage out of a full health setup. I had a point I didn't know what to do with, so I put it in Arms Keeper. Perception, Ground Pounder, I could only afford rank 2 because I wanted the rest of everything maxed out. Tank Killer for armor penetration, 1 rank in Concentrated Fire, Commando, Extra Commando, Master Commando, Endurance, Iron Stomach, Thirst Quencher, Fireproof, Rejuvenated. Oh, whoops, I don't know how that got in there. Starch Jeans, Life Giver, Through Hiker, Vaccinated. I guess since I have 2 points left, I could put Chem Fiend in there. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. So we got an extra point. Maybe put Chem Fiend in there. Tenderizer, Lone Wanderer since I'm alone. I was trying to figure out maybe what to do under Intelligence. I definitely want First Aid since we're going full health, but I thought about also going Nerd Rage, so just in case we do take enough damage, we would get additional damage resist and AP regen. Under Agility, we've got Gun Fu, Covert Op, Sneak, Escape Artist, and Adrenaline. Our Agility's not going to be through the roof as though we were wearing on Yielding, so we'll probably need that Sneak card. Better Criticals, 4-Leaf Clover, Class Freak, Critical Savvy, Bloody Mess, Junk Shield, and Ricochet. Now, I'd probably recommend, if you're going to fight multiple enemies, drop Bloody Mess and get Grim Reaper Sprint, because that's going to keep your AP bar full during a fight with multiple enemies. My legendary perks: Luck, Endurance, Strength, Perception, Agility, and then Follow Through for range sneak damage to get that extra damage. Now, right now, My agility's at 32, my luck's at 19. So we're not going to be able to crit every other shot at 19 luck at the moment. I'll go over that in a minute here. I'll explain that, what I plan on doing about that later, but let's go test this out. Alright, gathered up some mutants here. Well, it seems to be working fairly well. So right now, the current setup I have is just to test the healing capabilities of this setup. Now, I definitely would recommend... Here, let me try this out. I would recommend Blocker for sure. Let me start from full health. Now, if I had a vampire's weapon out, then the ricochet effect would also be healing me, so that would help as well. Now, before we only had 19 luck, which isn't enough to crit every other shot. Without assistance mods, you need 33 luck to crit every other shot. So either you don't mind not critting every other shot, or what you can do is you can put luck instead of agility on every second star, but then of course your AP is going to be at 292. So your AP bar is going to go fairly quick. Also, if you don't mind being at a low AP or having to substitute that with, or supplement it with food and things to increase your AP, you could put powered on every second star to increase your AP regen, but I personally would not recommend that. One option is you could do luck on every second star, and then that will get your luck to 29. And you could either take things like Day Tripper. That'll increase your luck by 3, which isn't quite enough. It'll get you almost there. But you can join a team. And with the appropriate... Let's see, where is it here? Herd mentality. Right now it's just me, so we get +2 to all specials. So with a full team, your specials, right now we're at 32, you will be at 33 or above with this setup. But what I would recommend, I'll show you next. The way I'd actually recommend this is to, on the 4-star, instead of going sawbones, I would say limit breaking. Unless, of course, you don't care about critting every other shot. But if you want to maintain that, then I would say get rid of sawbones, put limit breaking on there. So definitely overeaters on the first one. That's not going to change for a full health setup. Now, I changed my luck to agility, so that gives me from, what was I, 292 AP to 501 AP. I'm not on a team, so I have 15 luck, but with the 15 luck, I'm still able to crit every other shot with limit breaking on, because it reduces the luck required. My agility is higher, so I am going to be sneakier. So, let's see here. Through hikers, I put that on the 3rd star. I took off sentinels. That frees up some cards. I don't have to have traveling pharmacy on here. I don't have to have through hiker on here. I was able to put other cards in there. Chem Fiend, blocker. I know I do have 1 extra point available under strength, but I could maneuver some stuff around. I still currently have the same legendaries, but so yeah, overeaters, agility, through hikers, limit breaking. If you don't carry around a lot of chems and food, then maybe stick with sentinels on that 3rd star. And then you also don't need the cards. But because I'm going to be carrying around a lot of chems, and because I'm doing a lot of activities, events, I'm going to start getting them a lot. And I'd rather not have to toss them every single round that I complete. But I also recommend on this going shadowed and ultralight on every single piece. With the exception of, where is it? Okay, that's right. This is solar armor. So in order to get the 5 set bonus, you have to have all 5 pieces, which means no jetpack. Because I do not believe there is a jetpack option for the solar armor. Just like the covert scout armor, I don't wear the jetpack. I don't wear the chest piece for the covert scout. I wear a secret service chest so I can have the jetpack on it because there's no 5 set bonus for that. So for me, through hikers every 3rd piece, you could go sentinels, but I would recommend having 1 secret agents on there, 25% reduction chance, 25% less noise while sneaking. As far as I understand, it's still the case that it does not stack, so just 1 will do you well on there. And then, let's see, you can still join. Let me set this up for joining a team to see what everything goes up, what changes in my specials. Put strange numbers on and join a team. All right, well, my luck's at 18. Agility's at 36. My AP is at 534. So again, that's going to go up with the more people join your team. Which might actually, as long as you don't mind having to be on a team the whole time to make this crit every other shot, would require the amount of limit breakers you would have on there. You could swap that out for something else. And of course, the weapon I'm using is quad 25-25 fixer. If you're not going to go quad, then I would say anti-armor, but I'm just going to go quad with this one. Overall, I believe more DPS because I'm firing longer instead of having to reload. But I would go with the aligned long barrel, forceful stock, perforating magazine, reflex sight, and suppressor with that. My mutations, like they almost always are, is adrenal reaction, bird bones, eagle eyes, egghead, herbivore, herd mentality, marsupial, scaly skin, speed demon. I would not recommend plague walker. I accidentally got that. I'm gonna have to clear that out later. And the twisted muscles is unnecessary. Gives you 25% melee damage and a chance to cripple. I just have that on in case I need to swap to melee. And the gun accuracy does not apply to VATs. One other option you could do is the same kind of setup that I have with my power armor build. If you don't want the limit breakers on there, if you want to put something else on, you could go the cola nut setup. We've got, at the moment, 15 luck. No, not on a team. I have cola nut on, and happy-go-lucky and party boy, and we are going to take a Nuka Dark. I made a video all about Nuka Dark. It'll explain this a lot more in depth, but just to real quick demonstrate it. Now we're at 33 luck. So if you want to put something on, if you want to keep Sawbones on or put tankies or anything else, you could swap out a few cards and still maintain 33 luck to get that crit every other shot. So that's actually how I do it, because I don't mind farming for the Nuka Dark and maintaining that. So every time that I either fight a boss or go into a battle, I'll pop a Nuka Dark, and I'll keep it up during the fight. But yeah, so Nuka Dark is a Nuka Cola and an alcohol at the same time. So it applies to these 3 cards. If you want to pick this armor up, you can head over to Fo76 and talk to Regs. And you can purchase the plans for the armor here, and I believe, let me scroll down to known here. You have to buy the left arm, the right arm, the left leg, the right leg, and the chest separately. And then the helmet is not required to get the set bonus, but if you want it, it is sold. You have to scroll down to the bottom of this, and you get the Vault 94 Scout Armor Mask. For the mods, I'd head over to White Springs, and I use the service entrance. Once inside, head this way. We're going to head to the military wing. Command. Armory. And the mods are the same mods for the Scout Armor. Covert Scout, all Scout Armor, they share the same mods. And you're going to want to get the Ultralight mods. And remember, they are separate. It's not a plan, it's a mod box. They are separate legs, arms, and torso. So make sure you get enough of the right ones. So you're going to want Ultralight, and you're going to want Shadowed. And of course, Shadowed. Each Shadowed piece gives you an additional 5% stealth and shadows. But it doesn't really need to be in shadows, as long as it's not directly in a light source, and the sun in the sky does not count as a light source for some reason. Now again, like I said, if you're going to want to go stealth, I would recommend Covert Scout. The only reason to go with this is because of the health regen, but without the combination of Sawbones and this together, it's not really worth it. I don't know. If I would just try to be as stealthy as possible and go Covert Scout. So, if you like it, it's fun. It's something to do. But to me, it's not worth the gold bullion you have to spend on it. If you got nothing else to spend it on and you want to try it out, then you can keep you topped off, your health-wise. My first time wearing the solar armor, so. And the first time testing it out, I don't claim to know everything about it. This is just what I do know about it. So if there's something I missed, some way to make this better than I've currently made it, let me know in the comments. I'm definitely about trying to make these things as good as I can make them. And if you have an idea to make them better, I would be happy to hear it. But all right, thanks for watching. You have a good day.